Hi there, coming to you from my library, a little nook of it, because reading is a big thread for today's topic. And that's about why am I breaking all the social media rules right now? Because I am. When it comes to reading, I am somebody who uses reading as a way to learn. I am very text-based, you could say. It's how I explore and understand new topics, and because I am nothing if not a cliche, I read to relax. So when I lost the ability to read for about 18 months, the impact was crushing. I don't want to be overly dramatic. I didn't literally lose the ability to read, but I effectively did because I lost my short-term memory from a massive bout of depression. Don't worry, we're not getting into that today. I'm fine, or I would not be sharing this. However, losing the short-term memory, the effects of that were that I couldn't read new material because I would forget a page. I couldn't read from one page to the next and retain. And that meant the only way I could read was if I read material I already knew, and my long-term memory would fill in the gaps. So I basically had a brain that was no longer learning the way it liked to learn, which is text-based, and I was only rereading material. So it was like comfort food, like mac and cheese diet for 18 months. Not great if you are already suffering from depression, because the act of reading became one of frustration. Blech. Don't worry, not a woe is me. I'm sharing this because it impacts what you're seeing me put out into the world this summer. The social media rules that I am breaking. Number one, create for your audience. That's you guys. But I'm not really. Right now, I'm writing about broader topics of the human experience. If you were somebody that enjoyed my writing on change management or data or leadership, what I'm producing right now might be really frustrating. I still have some of those topics and I'm still writing about them, but I'm also writing about, grief and loss and my experience growing up with the public library system, things that may be of no interest to you. And I'm doing so in a way that weaves in much more personal details, whereas before I tried to present a very objective, professional voice that would be more of a guide. And it's a little hard to let that go. It's definitely out of my comfort zone. I'm writing in different styles. Sometimes I'm writing for humor. Others I'm being very serious. And again, that's kind of more for me right now. The second rule I'm breaking is that you're supposed to create new things, a podcast or a blog or whatever, with a very laser-focused topic, so that people know, I'm going to listen to this podcast because it's about economics, or I'm going to read this blog because it's about recipes. And once again, I'm kind of all over the map. And that makes it a little challenging for you guys. And it is noticeable that it's very different than how I used to present myself and how I used to write. And certainly the level of personal details that I used to share. And I thought it was about time that I fessed up and I explained why I am embarking on this summer of writing, as I called it. Although that's a completely horrible name because I'm doing video and audio work as well. But hey, summer of writing it is. I hope you will still find some enjoyment, even if I'm writing for entertainment or very serious. Maybe there's going to be a handful of things that I put out this summer that you're going to really like. And recognize that there's also going to be a mixed bag. There's going to be maybe more things that don't suit you, don't speak to your sensibilities than you're typically used to, because I'm a little inconsistent right now. But now you know why. I'm doing this for me. it is going to be my way of exploring new territory and getting back into my love of words, because I did not have a love of words for a long time period. Well, short when you're as old as me, but long when you're going through it. I do hope you have a fantastic summer yourself, however. And if you are trying anything new, learning a new skill, trying a new role, taking a new job at a different company, I'd love to hear about it too. So do please share. I'm not the only one trying new things. So if you are also having a summer of exploration, I'd love to hear from you and what that looks like in your case.